from midcourt and beyond.
Thank you very much for joining us here in Sports Central this lovely Monday morning. I'm sure you had quite the weekend, but we're back here to help you relieve the moments, biggest moments in the sporting world from the weekend. Now, history on the horizon for both Iga Swiatek, who set to rise to #1 in the WTA for the very first time, becoming the first Polish woman. And we'll also tell you the story of the first champion, Spanish champion in Indian Wells or Miami Open this particular morning, following what happened, the crescendo over the weekend. And it was a final that pitted two young men together, one a young star, Carlos Alcaraz, and Casper will take you through how it unfolded. And the early hours of this will retreated to yet another round of NBA action. We'll look at the scoreline, and of course the big performance and the lessons learned from there. Football also returned after the international break. We're talking club football now in Europe's top 5 leagues, the Premier League, the La Liga in Spain. We're talking about the Ligue 1 in France, not forgetting the Bundesliga in Germany, and of course the Serie A in Italy. Well, the league also returned here in Nigeria, the match day 20 in the NPFL after a 2-week break, and we'll take you through some of the biggest stories from there. My name is Raj James, and it's very exciting to be back here on your screen this morning for another sport rollercoaster ride. Now let's begin the show this morning, as always, with Sports Wrap-Up, bringing up to speed with the very latest news making rounds in this ever-evolving world of sport. It's time. All right, so we'll begin with tennis this morning, where Iga Swiatek extended her winning streak on the WTA hardcourt with a 6-4, 6-love victory against Naomi Osaka in the Miami Open final. It was Swiatek's 17th straight win and her third consecutive title. Now today, Swiatek will officially ascend to the world #1 for the first time in her career. She moves in that position following her commanding 1 hour 70 minutes victory. Swiatek also joined us an exclusive club by becoming only the 4th woman to win the Sunshine Double titles at WTA 1000 Indian Wells, Miami in the same season. Joining the likes of Stephanie Graf, who did so 2 years, 1994 and 1996, Kim Clijsters in 2005, and Victoria Azarenka in 2016, all former #1 players. The others, Swiatek, 20, is the youngest woman to pull off this accomplishment. Now, in the men's, 18-year-old Carlos Alcaraz claimed the biggest ATP tour title of his career on Sunday at the Miami Open. The Spaniard defeated 6-seeded Casper 7-5, 6-4 in the final at Hard Rock Stadium to win his first ATP Masters 1000 title and his 3rd tour-level crown. Alcaraz is the youngest Miami men's champion in the event's 37-year history and the 3rd youngest ATP Masters 1000 champion overall, spanning 283 events from 1990. The first Spanish champion at the event, he will rise to a career-high ATP ranking of #11 with this particular. Now, only Michael Chang in Toronto in 1990, Rafa Nadal in 2005 at the Monte Carlo Masters were younger than Alcaraz, 18 years and 333 days, when they won their first respective ATP Masters 1000th title. Now, Alcaraz replaced Novak Djokovic as the youngest Miami champion, with the Serb taking the 2007 title at the age of 19 when Alcaraz was 3 years old. In addition to becoming the youngest winner in tournament history, Alcaraz became the first Spanish man to claim the title following 8 previous final appearances, including 5 by Rafael Nadal. Now, to athletics, where a day after twice breaking the school 100 meters record, Udodi Onwuzurike ran a new personal season's best of 20.38 seconds in the 200 meters to successfully complete a sprint double at the Stanford Invitational at Cup Track, an NJO field in California. The 19-year-old Nigeria's time is of 20.38 is believed to be the fastest outdoor time in NCAA Division 1 this year, and only 0.05 off the 1978 Stanford record held by James Lofton. Onwuzurike, who also broke the Stanford freshman record of 20.93 by Isaiah Brand Sims from 2015, also nearly reached the Stanford Invite Meet record of 20.33 by Washington's Ja Warren Hooker from 2001. Now, in 4 college meets, 2 indoor and 2 outdoor, Onwuzurike owns 2 school records, the indoor 60 and outdoor 100. The #2 time in the outdoor 200 meters and ninth in the 4x100 meters. Unzurike is the fastest Nigerian over the 100 meters and 200 meters so far this year. He holds the 200 meters personal best of 20.21 seconds, which he ran to win the World Under-20 gold in Nairobi, Kenya last year. Now to cricket, where Nigeria's female cricket lost to the Rwanda female team by 53 runs in the tournament finals on Sunday at the Tafawa Balewa Square, Lagos. Nigeria went into the field with Saturday's winning mentality as they slowed the big hitting Rwanda team to 125-5. It all looked possible for Nigerians to walk away with the trophy by scoring 130 runs in the second innings. The fortunes turned as Nigeria lost big wickets including Blessing Etam and Salome Sunday at awkward moment, putting an Herculean task on the Nigerian girls. Rwanda afterwards tightened the screw, leaving Nigeria to chase 130 targets with tail-ender batters. Nigeria only made paltry 76 runs for the loss of 10 wickets. The most valuable player of the tournament went to Rwandan Vumilia Magwerete. Nigeria's Lilian Ode won the Best Behaved Player award. The ICC Africa Patricia Kambarami commended Nigeria for successfully hosting and for achieving so much in cricket development in recent times. Now to football, where Netherlands manager Louis van Gaal said yesterday Sunday that he's battling prostate cancer. Speaking Dutch television show Humberto, the 70-year-old former Manchester United and Barcelona manager revealed his diagnosis but declared he plans to carry on in his role. Van Gaal, whose treatment began in 2021, spoke glowingly of the hospital staff that looked after him as well as his friends and family for their help in keeping the matter private. In his third spell as Netherlands coach, Van Gaal has guided his country to the World Cup in Qatar, where they'll face the host Senegal and Ecuador in the group stages later this year. His management career has spanned almost 4 decades. Van Gaal has won league titles with Barcelona, Ajax, Bayern Munich and AZ Alkmaar. He spent 2 seasons at Manchester as a leading club to an FA Cup triumph in 2016 before being dismissed days later. Finally, in view of its nomination as one of the prospective stadia to host the final of this year's Confederation of African Football CAF Champions League and CAF Confederations Cup final matches, a team of CAF officials yesterday Sunday inspected the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo, the Akwa Ibom State capital. The CAF team from Cairo, Egypt, made of Inaz Ahmed, Fami Ahmed, then Sheikh Noah Ahmed Gamel George, accompanied by the club licensing officer of Nigeria Football Federation NFF, Mr. Nasiru Jibrin, was received by the tour guide and Akwa Ibom State Commissioner for Youth and Sports, Samonde Ebonko, who was in company of the Senior Special Assistant to the Governor of Sport, Elder Paul Bassi, and management and staff members of the State Ministry of Youth and Sports. Now, speaking at the end of the inspection tour, the leader of the delegation, Mr. Inaz Ahmed, expressed satisfaction with facilities at the stadium, especially its quality of natural grass, which he said ranks amongst the best on the continent, and pledged to vividly report all that he has met on the ground to the CAF hierarchy. Some ancillary sites were also visited. A draw will be held on April 5th after the quarterfinals and semi-final draws to determine the home team for administrative purposes, while the final match of both CAF Champions League and CAF Confederations Cup will have been scheduled for the end of May 2022. And that's it on Sports Wrap Up this morning. We'll get talking after now. Sirati with us, right back at you.